Looking through the papers for us this morning is Henry Chadwick of Gelder Kitchen Architects. Good morning.
A very good morning to you both. Very good morning to you.
You've picked up on the story that's in all the papers, of course, this morning, something we're talking about. The Guardian MPs poised to vote for a third Iraq campaign.
I am here. I don't want to talk about these sort of things from a political point of view, and that's not what I'm looking at here. I'm looking at it from the MPs this morning. There's a lot of people waking up this morning going to make some very, very difficult decisions. We're in a strange situation here. We're about to talk about going back into the Middle East after many years of arguing about getting out. Some of the big points that really need to be made here is, I suppose, how long is it going to last? We've been told 3 years, but bearing in mind all the things that we're looking at as voters, as people who are being told about problems with finances, etc., all of a sudden we're going in and we'll be probably spending a lot of money actually supporting all this, and maybe 3 years in the past has been talked about, but could it be longer? You just don't know, because we're not fighting something here that is an insignificant organisation. They are very well organised, and they appear to be finding their way all over the place. So as long as one thing doesn't lead to another, that's my main point, and I think that it needs to be very, very carefully thought through, and I think the cross in the box needs to be very carefully thought in which direction we go in, and that's where I'm saying in. I wouldn't want to be an MP today.
Okay. Let's talk about men living longer. This is one of the stories in the Times today.
Yes, I've done this. I've put this on my list purely and simply because my mum lost my father 20 years ago, and the thing that really hit my mother was the loneliness and the hardship, because many fond memories. She was with my father for over 30 years, and it actually hit a note with me. It's to me, it's very, very important, and I didn't realise that we have 527,000 people over 90 living in Britain, and there's almost 14,000 people above the age of 100.
I was shocked by that.
I must admit I was. And then the super old, somewhere in the order of over 105, which is doubled to 710. So we actually seem to be living longer. Why? Obviously, we are finding that medical assistance is far, far better, and people are looking at, or hopefully looking after themselves a little bit more. But it depends on who you listen to on that score. But I just thought it's a nice story because it means that we're living together longer, and hopefully looking after one another longer.
Okay.
In the Daily Express, of course, a weather story. Of course we have, and it's going to be warm.
I'm some people will like this, some people won't. I'm one of these that comes down on the side of the warmth. I find that these positive stories are extremely, extremely nice. One of the big things about us in the morning is actually going out and seeing the sunshine. Apparently that's one of the biggest things about us feeling good is actually a smile from somebody, allegedly, and also
a bit of sunshine.
And apparently this is going to go on till the end of November, no less. So it's a great news story. That's where I was coming from.
And finally, fine dining is dead. We're all off down the pub.
Yeah, I heard you talking about this morning. I thought it's a really good a direction giver, what Michelin are trying to do. We're obviously changing directions in terms of our culture.
Yeah.
I think the pubs in our area give us some really good opportunities for good eating, good relaxing atmospheres, etc. And that's why I wanted to put it there.
All right, Henry, thank you very much for looking through the newspapers and being our ray of sunshine on the programme today.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
In the local papers today...